Hi everyone, Pastor Pete here. I haven't done one of these in a while, but it's really fun to come to you on the last day of January here and just say thanks for a great start to the year at our church. I've been so encouraged by what I'm seeing, with individuals and people who share with me what God is doing in their life, and then just as a whole body of believers at our church, what I'm seeing on Sunday and throughout the week in various groups. And we had such a great family meeting, a couple Sundays ago, and I kind of wanted to recap it a little bit for those that weren't able to make it and just invite you to some things, just kind of put some reminders out there to you, and I will put them in the comments of this as well, but ways for you to be involved this month in what God is doing in your church. God has been moving in our community. There's a group of us that meet every Wednesday at noon for prayer that are kind of leaders in various ministries, and we are so encouraged by what we're seeing. The We Belong PDX ministry, Tuesdays and Thursdays at our church, has been a blessing to so many volunteers and, first and foremost, the kids. But that's been great. Thank you for your support of that. And if you're ever interested in getting trained to be a volunteer, you can come and talk with me. The Hope Center's opening up down on 181st and Stark with As Is Church, and they are doing incredible things. Love Inc. is being launched in our community, which is this safety net between a lot of churches that will help us meet people where they're at and provide a lot of practical and spiritual assistance for people. It's just been great. And then just at our church, it's been so encouraging what's happening with Sunday school, with worship, with these Bible studies, the SOAP group on Friday, one-on-one discipleship. There's been things that are happening that have not happened in, really since 2019. And it's just so great to see these things coming back, potlucks and meals and just building community. I'm going to preach on Acts 2:42-47 this Sunday. And, that koinonia, that community is so important. It's so much of what makes us, a family of God. The church campouts coming out. And there's a lot of, there's so many groups. This is just a culture-wide thing, right, that are approaching us saying, can we use your space? Can we teach classes about gardening? Can we temporarily use your space for a Christian counseling practice? Can we have our wedding here? Can we make podcasts here? People are approaching us, and as far as I'm concerned, the more people that come into this building and see what God is doing here, the better. People just get curious, and they say, oh, I've never noticed that, or I've never been inside, and it is a good thing. So building and grounds and council and everybody, just keep rocking it, just asking these questions. What can we do with this building God has given us to steward? Because it's his building, and he's going to use it to reach people. So, we also talked at that meeting about how our giving was really strong last year, and what an amazing thing that is, even in, in the times that we're living in, that we gave 98.5% of our budget, and our spending was even below that. So we ended up last year with a little bit of a surplus, and we're figuring out, in this month, February, what it's going to look like for 2023. So participate with that, come to the congregational meeting, share your input, and we can go from there. Well, we really want to see, more people reached. We just want to live out our mission like we've been preaching on Sunday, and like we've been talking about, of sharing good news, making new friends, and seeing more people grow in their faith, being involved with small groups, Bible studies. We want to have times of testimony where people share in the service. This is what God has been doing in my life, and give glory to him through that. We want to see our attendance at youth group, at Sunday school, and worship grow. it would be amazing to have our attendance above 100 people again. That hasn't been true for a long time. And we're getting close. We're ramping back up. You guys are coming to church more often, and new people are coming. And then we have other people that are shut in that are joining us from home. So the ministry and the reach is growing. So I just, as you step into the second month of 2023, would encourage you and urge you to make Sunday morning a commitment and make it a normal part of your practice of following Jesus, to be there, to be active, to be ready to serve, to be ready to give financially, to be ready to learn through Sunday school, through the teaching and the songs, all that God has for you, not as a consumer, but as someone that's there to contribute and learn and grow. So before this video gets too long, I just want to plant a couple seeds with you. This Saturday, February 4th, is the Love Inc. breakfast launch. Doors open at 8:45. Talk to Connie or talk to me, but that's going to be a great event. The next Saturday, February 11th, is going to be our first men's breakfast. We're going to do this once a month. Tony and I, and hopefully some others, are going to be making bacon and sausage and pancakes and eggs, and hope that you'll join us for a time of fellowship. And I'm going to share some Bible teaching as well. If you haven't registered for the camp out yet, please do that. Talk to Evelyn Schaefer about how to get a site or how to join us for one day. And then on February 24th, we're going to have a prayer and worship night from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to have dinner in the middle, and we're joining with all the other churches of Classis, but it's going to be right here at our church. So I'll have more info on that. But see you soon on Sunday. Have a great week, and God bless.